welcome to Kundalini Yoga with Steve Foss. And today we have a Kriya called the Kriya for disease resistance. So that could mean a lot of things, but one of the things it means is that the glandular system is working well. So that's one great thing about Kundalini Yoga. It really stimulates the secretion of the glands through these exercises, through the angles. Sometimes it's the angles that make a big difference. And also by making sure that our energy is flowing through our body and that our electromagnetic field is charged and cleared. And so we'll do all that today. So to begin, let's come into easy pose, our cross-legged pose, and sit with a straight back, elongating the spine, lifting our chest, tucking in the chin just a little bit in our neck lock. Okay, relaxing the shoulders. And close down the eyes and begin long, deep breathing. Breathing long and deep, inhaling as the belly comes out. And then exhaling completely, pushing all the air out. And all breathing is through the nose. And relaxing our shoulders, relaxing our jaw, our face. And turn the gaze of the eyes up to the forehead, up to that brow point just above the nose. And please bring your hands together at the heart center, palms pressed together. And we'll begin our mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, chanted 3 times to tune in to our Guru, our deep wisdom within, to tune in to our highest consciousness, and tuning in to the saints and sages and teachers that have come before us. So let's inhale together and exhale. And inhale to begin the mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhale, suspend the breath, go to your sacred space. And then exhale and relax. Very nice. We'll begin with some warm-ups. So let's come onto our back. And on our back, we're going to lift our legs just a few centimeters. And then we're going to bring our left knee up to the chest. And then we're going to alternate bringing the knees up and extending the legs out. So inhale, exhale, alternating the breath with the leg movement. So using a deep breath, not really a bicycle movement, just a leg piston, like a piston of a car, pushing out and pulling in. And now inhale, extend the legs, and then exhale and relax down. And still on our back, we're going to do a stretch pose. So you remember the stretch pose, we're lifting our legs about 20 centimeters, 6 inches, and then lifting our shoulders and our head, and pointing the fingers and the toes away from us, and then using the navel to press the lower back to the ground. And then we do breath of fire for 1 minute. So let's raise the legs, raise the shoulders, begin breath of fire. 20 more seconds. Keep those legs up if you can. Almost there. And inhale, and then relax down. Very good. And now, bring the knees up to the chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. And bring your nose as close as you can to your knees. And in this position, we're going to do breath of fire. So just a nose to knees, and begin breath of fire. The eyes are closed down. We're breathing through the nose. And the eyes are turned up to the brow point. And inhale. And exhale. And relax. Very good. And then let's come into rock pose. So we're seated on our knees and our heels. And in this position, we're going to do a spinal flex. So on the inhale, we'll flex the spine forward. Exhale, back. Lifting the chest on the inhale, deep breath. Use a powerful breath here. A full inhale and a complete exhale. Remember, we're focusing the movement on the spine. So we're keeping our hands stationary on the top of our thighs. And try and keep your arms close to your body, relatively close to your body. Relaxed at the side. And then if you tuck in your chin just a little bit, it helps to lessen the head movements. We don't want to move the head very much during this exercise. So many of these exercises, we're just isolating one part of the body, especially. So we don't want to have too much extra movement in parts that don't need to move. And now inhale. Inhale up. And tighten the mole band. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Tighten the rectum, the sex organs, the navel, all the muscles at the base of the spine. Pushing the energy up. And exhale and relax. Now bring your hands up to your shoulders. The fingers in the front and the thumb in the back. Arms out to the side, parallel to the ground. And we're going to move to the left, inhaling, and then to the right, exhale, spinal twist. Inhale left, exhale right, twist left, twist right. Powerful breath. It's your big opportunity to bring in the life force through the breath. We're building this reserve of life force, of prana, in each breath. Mostly through the day, we use a relatively shallow breath. We breathe maybe only a small fraction of what we're capable of. So this is our chance to really breathe to our maximum capacity. Now inhale to the center. Hold the breath in. And exhale and relax. Very good. Now we'll begin our Kriya for disease resistance. And we're going to stay in rock pose. And we're going to be raising our hands above our heads with our palms together up above the head. And in this posture, we're going to inhale. So we're stretching the arms straight, palms pressed together. So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to pump the stomach, pump the navel area. So we're going to inhale and pump as many times as you can, pulling the navel in and up and then relaxing. So do that as many times as you can while holding the breath in. And then when you feel the need, you can exhale and then stop pumping, and then inhale and begin pumping again. Okay? Let's bring the arms up and begin. Inhale, pump, pump the navel. It's a great exercise to stimulate the digestion. So that's a good part of health too, is making sure that we're digesting our food very well, that we're eliminating the food that comes in with ease. So keep the arms up. Last 45 seconds now. Keep pumping. This also stimulates the third chakra, the navel center, which is so important for our, our self-esteem, our sense of identity, our power, our willpower. All comes from the navel. And now inhale and exhale and relax down. Very good. Now still in this rock pose, we're going to bring our hands together in bear grip. So the left hand is facing out, and the right hand comes in, fingers interlock in front of the chest. So at chest level, right here. And we're going to do an exercise where we pull, just try and pull the hands apart at the chest level here. So we're going to inhale and then holding the breath in, pull as hard as possible. And then when you can't hold the breath in any longer, then you exhale, relax, and then inhale again and pull. Last 30 seconds now. Keep going. This exercise opens the heart center, helps stimulate the thymus gland, which is near the heart. And now exhale, inhale, and relax. Very good. And now, still in rock pose, we're going to bring our fingers together, interlaced in Venus lock, and put those behind our neck. Now we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale and bend forward, touching the forehead to the ground, and then inhale back up. So we're going to use powerful breathing. So exhaling down, touching the forehead, and inhaling up. And continue that. Use a powerful breath. So continuing, bowing down. And you can add an extra dimension to this exercise by imagining that you're bowing in gratitude, bowing down to the universe for all the life that you've received, for this great life and the powerful breath that you have, and all the beautiful things in your life. And now inhale up. And then we'll exhale now and relax. And then come into a seated posture, just sitting with your legs out in front. And if you can reach down and grab your toes, go ahead and do that. And if you could use your 2 fingers and your thumb to wrap around your large toe, call that a toe lock, finger lock on the toes. And so in this position, we're just going to lengthen the spine, bending down, and just breathe normally. So stretch down as far as possible and elongate the spine, making your spine as long as possible. Just relax down and breathe. And now inhale and exhale. Come sitting up in easy pose. And we're going to do neck rolls. So we're going to roll the neck around in a circle. And if this is hard on your neck, you can also do a head turn, just turning one side to the other. So we're just going to relax the shoulders, sit with a straight back, and then rolling the neck around in one direction. The neck is one area of the body that sometimes energy gets stuck in. So we want to allow that energy to flow all the way between the base of the spine and the top of the head. And now inhale to center, and then reverse directions, go in the opposite direction. Just doing slow circles. Coordinate the breath with the movement. One cycle of breath for each rotation. And now inhale to the center. And then we'll come onto our hands and knees. And we'll do the cat-cow movement. And we're going to use a powerful breath. Inhale, head comes up. Exhale, head goes down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Using a powerful breath. Beginning the movement with the navel point, and then allowing the chest and the head to follow the navel. So moving first with the belly. The eyes are closed down, focusing up at the brow point. And now inhale and exhale and relax. Very nice. We'll come back into rock pose. And we're gonna do a shoulder shrug. So we're gonna inhale and bring the left shoulder up, and then exhale, bringing the right shoulder up as the left shoulder drops down. Okay, so we're moving one shoulder up and one down, and then alternating to the other side. Okay? And we're going to keep the head still as much as possible. So let's use powerful breathing. So both shoulders are moving at the same time. One comes up and the other goes down. Last minute. Last 20 seconds. Really focus on the movement now. Focus on a powerful breath. And now inhale, both shoulders up. Hold the breath in, squeeze the root lock, squeeze all the muscles, energy moving up the spine. And relax. And then come onto your back for deep relaxation. Just completely relax on your back. Just let all the tension flow out. Let the earth support you. Just melting into the earth. Inhale and exhale. Begin long, deep breathing. And then gradually begin moving, stretching, and then come back into your seated posture. And with most Kriyas, that's the end of the Kriya, but not this one. This Kriya has a couple more exercises, and so it's a little unusual to do more exercises after the relaxation, but the next exercise, once you come up from your relaxation, is triangle pose. And so to start triangle pose, I usually come onto my hands and knees and then push up so the butt is high in the air and the feet are about just hip width apart. And spread the fingers wide. And then see if you can make a straight line between your feet and your hips, and then your hips and your hands. So 2 straight lines forming a triangle. Okay? And the head will ideally be between the arms. And it helps to feel like I'm lifting my butt up towards the ceiling or to the corner, the upper corner of the room. So kind of stretching the upper back. So come into this pose, into triangle, and we're going to stay here for 5 minutes. And this is supposed to be a resting pose. So hopefully you feel at least some of your major muscles relaxing as you do this pose. Again, spreading the fingers as wide as possible. And if the feet don't come down to the ground, you can kind of, work them, gradually stretching your legs so that the feet, the bottom of the feet actually make contact with the ground. You might not get there today, but try to stretch the legs out to get there. So we're just holding with long, deep breathing. And if you need to rest, you can always come down to your knees for a little while and then come back up. And we're halfway through now. It's the halfway point. This pose helps your digestion. One more minute now. Last 30 seconds, almost there. And now inhale, exhale, and relax. And now we'll do our last exercise, which is standing up. So come standing, and then we're going to reach down, grab our ankles, and keeping our legs straight, we're going to start walking around with straight legs, holding our ankles. So they call this the elephant walk. You might start feeling like an elephant after a few seconds of this. But this helps adjust the magnetic field. It's not as easy as it looks. So just walking around in the room, feeling like an elephant, keeping those legs as straight as possible as you move. One more minute. Kundalini yoga has a few strange exercises. This is one of them. And now return to your original place, and then inhale, and then exhale, and relax and come sitting down. Very good. And come into easy pose. And we're going to do a breathing exercise. And this is a two-part breathing exercise. And it's called the Pranayam, to balance mental energy. And so we're going to be seated in our cross-legged posture, straight spine, lifting the chest, tucking the chin in just a little bit in our cross-legged pose, easy pose. And the eyes will be open for this exercise, looking straight forward. And the arms will be straight and the hands will be on the knees. And we're going to have Gyan Mudra, so the index finger touching the thumb. So the eyes are open, looking forward. And the breath pattern will be to inhale for 5 seconds. So 5-second inhale through the nose. And then we're going to hold the breath, suspend the breath for 10 seconds. And then we're going to exhale for 5 seconds. So it's a 5, 10, 5 pattern. Inhale 5 seconds. Hold for 10 seconds. And then exhale for 5 seconds. Okay. And do this for quite a few minutes. So really focus on the breath, on the pattern of the breath. So bring your arms into position, straight arms if you can. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed, back is straight. Eyes are open for this exercise. And let's begin breathing in for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then exhaling for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then repeat. Inhale. halfway through. Keep focusing on the breath pattern. And now inhale and exhale. And we'll begin part two of this breathing exercise. So this time the eyes will be closed and we'll focus up here at the brow point, the third eye. And we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to use our right index finger and we're going to block off the right nostril and breathe through the left. So we're going to inhale through the left deeply, a full inhale, and then hold the breath as long as possible, up to 45 seconds. That's the maximum. If you can do 45 seconds, great. If not, you can do whatever you're comfortable with. So comfortably holding the breath as long as possible, and then exhale through the right nostril in 4 equal parts. Okay, so we're blocking off the right nostril, inhaling through the left, holding as long as possible. And then when we need to exhale, exhaling through the right nostril in 4 parts. Okay, so we'll do that for 4 minutes. And then after 4 minutes, we're going to do the same breath pattern, but we're going to exhale in 8 parts. So 8-part exhale through the right nostril. Okay, so let's start. Close down the eyes, straighten the spine, focusing up here at the third eye, and using our finger to block off the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Hold. And now we'll begin the same pattern, but with an 8-part exhale. So inhale through the left nostril, hold, and exhale 8 times through the right nostril. And now just continue, finish the last cycle of breath that you're on. And when you finish the cycle, just sit quietly, breathe long and deep, and just go inside. Just sit still and notice what's going on inside. So hopefully you feel balanced. This is a meditation to balance our energy, to balance the hemispheres of our brain, balancing the male and the female energies. So let's conclude the class with our chant of Satnam. So bring your hands together at the heart center and we'll chant Satnam 3 times. So let's inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. We are healthy, we are happy, we are holy. Sat Nam.